San Diego's Jazz 88.3, and music there from, my coffee lights are busy, Wayne Horowitz. At the Reception is the name of the new disc. It's Wayne Horowitz with the Royal Room Collective Music Ensemble. The Royal Room, I believe, is a room up in Seattle that features some good jazz, as it sounds there. The double CD is entitled At the Reception. The tune we were listening to was the first tune on the disc, called A Walk in the Rain. And apologies, I'm going to give away that Tony Monaco disc in about 15 minutes or so. I know you've been wanting it. I saw the phones ringing and I just did not get to them. So I will do that for you before we get out of here for the last time in the original, what I'm calling the original Jazz 88 studios. And joining us this evening on this last night in the new Jazz thing in Jazz 88 studios is Farhad and Lewis. And they're from the band Dornob. And I told everybody that I would have you guys correct me on all pronunciations this evening. So, Farhad and Lewis, welcome to the new Jazz thing.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
So let's talk about the new music that you've brought us tonight, and tell us about this project. It's called SEGAH, or how do you pronounce that?
SEGAH is the name of one of the dastgah in Persian classical music. It's one that we've worked with the guys and played it a long time, played it at gigs, and it was time to put it, on a document.
And is that that's one of the tunes? That's one of the tunes. And how long has Dornob been together as a band, Farhad?
Dornob, almost 20 years, but if you count previous attempts, it would go back like 30 years.
Yeah, I saw 1985 as I was doing some research. So that's 30 years,
Yep.
Farhad. So Lewis, tell us about your role in the band.
Well, it's great to be a part of it, especially with Farhad kind of showing us the ropes. I play oud, which is a Middle Eastern instrument. I'm playing a lot in the Persian tradition, though, is what he's showing us. So it's nice to tackle the fretless aspect of a stringed instrument, whereas I play guitar normally.
Right.
So, but it's nice because there's certain notes that we don't use in our kind of music. I'm speaking of like jazz and Western music.
Western
exactly,
music,
exactly.
right.
So it's nice to use these microtonal notes that are they're like blue notes, really.
Right.
But just for when you hear it in that realm, it sounds really nice.
So then, Lewis, give us some specifics for the gig. We're going to do that another time, but I want to get into this music too. So you guys are playing.
Yeah, we're playing at the IAC, which is abbreviated for
Iranian American Center.
Okay.
There you go.
Perfect. And it's going to be with different members of Dornob. It's like a collective, like Farhad kind of was saying. It's part of a lot of the guys are from the group the Afro Jazz X, which I'm part of. Fernando Gomez is part of it. Harley Maxino, Brian Rapek's going to be there playing keys, a nice, differently tuned keyboard. And there's a Facebook for Dornob, so check it out on there. And it's going to be great. We're gonna. If you want to add anything, Farhad.
So, Farhad, why don't you introduce this tune, the title track, the post D from SEGAH that we're going to play a little bit of.
I just wanted to also say that the jazz community has been very supportive of us, and I want to thank you, Vince, and the station for supporting us and having us here. And so this tune is like a post-daromad or past-daromad. And it uses concepts that we are learning from jazz for how to interact and how to trade and how to everybody take turns. So that's what this tune is about.
Excellent. Well, let's check it out. This is from Dornob's new disc, SEGAH, and this is called Post D on the new Jazz thing, San Diego's Jazz 88.3. Said way to play loud. The disc is mixed loud. It's great. I like that. Some rock and roll.
I like how cozy this place is.
It'll be interesting to see what the next,
I've always seen pictures.
iteration is.
I've
We
always
don't really
seen
know.
pictures, but like, so you guys are moving?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Tomorrow's the last day of broadcasting from these studios.
Okay.
Been like 50 years.
Wow. Where are you guys moving? Close?
Up on the other side of the quad.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, they built all around us, and now they're going to gut this building and refurbish this building, and we'll be moving on the other side just on the other side of the campus, other side of the quad. So it's not really that far.
Cool.
We're here on a historic night.
Historic night.
Last night here.
Historic night. It sure is.
My teacher was here. Mr. Lutzi.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
That was an amazing night when he was here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool.
All right.
Just about when Louis is gonna play.
Pardon?
Just when Louis is gonna play.
Oh. Is that you, Louis?
Yeah.
Louis Armstrong.
Yeah, I remember this guy was playing before. That's why it sounds cool.
San Diego's Jazz 88.3 and the new jazz thing with music there from the San Diego band Dornob and SEGAH, the new disc. Post D is the tune we were listening to. Farhad and Louis joined us this evening. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight on the new jazz thing.
Thanks for having us.
So I kind of ask this question all the time, but Farhad, the integration of improvised music and Persian music, there's been improvisation in pretty much all cultures' music for a long time, right?
That's right. Most cultures are improvised and non-written music. So that's why it's so beneficial to us. And I'm so happy to see so many young jazz players playing with us. So I think it must be beneficial to them to see a whole repertoire of music untapped.
And Louis, you were talking about, or Louis, you were talking about this being introduced to this music and then also knowing Western music. That must be great, as you were talking about, to expand your palette. What do you, how do you take the Persian music back to your other music?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I totally see what you're saying. It's nice because when you're using, a different, somewhat a different tonal system, you're hitting different notes that you normally don't really hear. So and then you end up hearing it, and you're like, and it's very interesting. And then going back to the improvised aspect of it, it's really nice because it's very similar to a lot of the other improvised musics. It's there's definitely melody, and there's certain ideas and notes that you would use that fall inside the certain daska. Is that correct?
Yep.
And then so by using that, it's nice because it's just like playing a jazz tune. It has a jazz mentality to it, if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah, excellent.
You use that word, daska. Good
Yeah.
job.
I'm learning something.
Fantastic. Well, then, Farhad, tell us where Dornob is going now that you've got this disc out and you've got a couple gigs that you're going to be playing. What's the next 5 years look like for the band? This seems to be a good thing, this collective. And then, did I hear that you guys you work with other organizations or other groups? And
Yeah, we're a collective, so I'm really blessed and honored to have so many great musicians playing with us. Some which Louis mentioned, Omar Lopez, many great musicians, young who are playing with us. So Charles Weller, we're going to be playing and learning the repertoire and crossing cultural bridges, as we say in our mission statement. Learning from these guys and just having a good time. We have a lot of stuff to record as stuff, you learn it and it matures. So very soon we're going to have another little CD of metal jazz band.
excellent. Well, make sure you bring that back here so that we can feature that here on the New Jazz Thing too. We are going to go out with another tune. This is called Zangula, or well, okay, good, just like Dracula, Zangula. Either of you guys want to tell me a little bit of about this tune?
Well, this is a tune from the Radif, which is like the repertoire or the standards. So it's a standard tune. This is our interpretation. Jazz musicians, I like that they interpret and reinterpret the same music, the great music. And so that's what we're trying to do here.
Excellent. Farhad, fill folks in one more time on the upcoming gigs for Dornob, where you're going to be featuring music from SEGAH.
Yeah, you can always, of course, look us up on Facebook under Dornob, so that's D-O-R-N-O-B.
That's kind of your home, right now?
And it lists all the events, but this Sunday night at 7:30 we're playing at the IAC off of Mira Mesa Boulevard with a set of Afro jazz music and a set of SEGAH. And then the day after Christmas we're playing the Tango del Rey with even a bigger band, and the Banderi band, which I was mentioning. That's the Persian Gulf rock stuff.
Persian Gulf rock stuff?
Yeah.
Excellent. And Louis, is there a place where people can connect up with you on the internet? Or?
Yeah, I have, Facebook, obviously, Luis Valenzuela, and, /face, whatever it is. And I have a website too, just my name, luisvalenzuela.com.
Just got to make sure you spell that out for people so that they know.
LOUISVALENZUELA. And then you can always check out the Afro Jazziac page.
Excellent, great. Well, thank you guys for coming by. Best of luck with the new disc, Farhad.
Thank you.
We've had many good years here in the Jazz 88 studios, and I hope many more in the new studios too. So great to have you guys here. Congratulations on the new music. SEGAH, Farhad, and Louis here joining us tonight from the new disc, Dornob's new disc, SEGAH. This is Zangula on the New Jazz Thing, San Diego's Jazz 88.3.
That's the last track.
Here, let's try this again. We want to play Zangula. Right, so here it goes. Jazz88.org.
And that screensaver's taking me back.
Yeah. Something messed with it. All right, let me put something in here, just in case. Okay, let's get a picture.
Cool. You guys don't realize it, but you're part of Jazz 88 history.
Yeah, that's what he was telling us.
You do realize it.
Yeah, yeah.